Galan everywhere.
It's a goal! It's the greatest goal I've ever seen! What a goal!
So good run back. Hello and welcome along to yet another provincial final preview here on Balls.ie with PlayStation 2's Gaelic Games Hurling. We already did the Leinster final. Kilkenny beat the crap out of Wexford, and we're back again now with the Munster final. It's Limerick versus Tip. Same participants. Gary is going to be Limerick, Mark is going to be Tip. This is an actual preview of how it's going to go Sunday. I hope you enjoy. Oh
Right.
lads, the smell of the grass, the sun is out. There's people drunk in the square in Thurles even though the match isn't even on there. There's nothing like Munster Hurling final.
Are you
day,
reading
is there?
that, Gary? Tipperary won 3 successive National Hurling League titles between 1959 and
Everyone knows the
1961.
league doesn't matter.
It's such a random stat.
and the one
They
from
won
58
3
years
leagues
ago
in a
definitely
row.
doesn't matter.
This match in Cork, by the way, because Limerick was deemed unplayable, so very late change back to the old Porky Queeve. Not because Limerick isn't in the game.
Yeah.
But welcome along here. This is going to be a cracker, lads.
Yeah.
Gary, you're representing Limerick. John Kiley controversially sacked after winning the All-Ireland last year.
Yeah, but you're look with my winning record, I'm best man for the job anyway, you know.
Well, he is. He did win earlier. In 2 hours' time, he's actually won Leinster with Kilkenny. Mark?
Limerick, of course, have had to put sponsors back on their jersey to afford Gary's extortionate wages.
I don't come cheap.
These lads look at with their loose jerseys playing in a stadium that isn't there anymore. This is an already impressive feat from both teams.
I think Ronan Marr's red-haired ginger afro is interesting.
Definitely not Reds or O'Grady as the national anthem plays and the lads line up for war. That's a nice mullet on that Limerick lads.
There's definitely some questionable hair.
There's a hurler from the 1970s there.
For back in on the Tipperary jerseys. I never knew what they were and I never will.
Parky Queeve, of course, unfortunately lost the roof of 3/4 of its stadium there in a bad windstorm on Friday.
Well, it was better than what happened to Limerick, which disappeared off the Gaelic grounds. The LIT Gaelic grounds disappeared off the place.
This is the best part of the game.
The best part of all
Yep.
Gaelic
Go on.
Games Hurling
Yep.
is the puck to throw in. Kyle Hayes, a free straight away. What a start for Limerick. Noel McGrath with
Set the
an
tone
illegal
early.
tackle, which I don't think I've ever heard that expression before in hurling. Kyle Hayes, can he go for it? I don't think
Noel
he's,
McGrath
I
trying to
think
mop
he's too
up.
far out in 2007 hurling. Good ball in though. Tipperary, nice jersey on the goalkeeper. Oh, Morrissey, over the
Straight
bar. What a
away.
start for Limerick. This is the Limerick team that won. This isn't the Limerick team of 2 weeks ago, Mark.
It's tight going there. I haven't even had the ball in my hands yet. What? Well, maybe I did there. I'm not sure.
In fairness, it is pretty hard to tell. I just kind of follow the men more than anything.
A good crowd here. Nothing like the Munster final. Here's Ryan Hogan with no helmet and looking suspiciously like Brendan Cummins.
Good ball in case you don't
Straight
know.
down on top of Mar. I don't know which Mar it is.
You're going the wrong.
It's
Oh, it's
Ronan.
me. Sorry.
Straight back out to Morrissey. The danger man.
Get hurt.
Oh,
Whoa, nearly back in.
Aaron Gallant.
Nearly runs it into his own net.
I forgot I was Tipperary. I was Limerick. I was like, I'm catching him.
John McGrath. Still McGrath. He's Mark's way of playing this game, by the way, is the dummy solo.
And go
In
for
hurling.
goal every time.
I went for a
Never
point
get
there.
it.
A wide ball here. Nicky Quaid. I think this actually might be Nicky Quaid. He just before helmets were
There we
compulsory,
go
of course.
now.
Go on, Bubbles, get in on him.
Tom Morrissey has been everywhere so far, hasn't he? Oh,
You can't-
Galan.
Barry!
Oh,
Point,
is
is
it
it?
over? Yeah, Aaron
Yeah,
Gallant puts
take
it over
that.
the bar. 2-0. 2-0 to Limerick. It's a
My-
great start.
Like,
Where's the Tip team we've seen all the Munster Championship, Mark?
Leinster final, my fullback is getting turned inside out.
Straight to Aaron Gallant.
Jesus.
Disastrous puck out. Oh, and he takes it. Do you know what? He's content with the point there. It's an early lead.
Yeah, wrap up.
It's like knocking a penalty over the bar.
Yeah, just take it. Like, you know, it's the goals will come.
Yeah, Gary takes
Take
the
your
points all
points
the
and the
time.
goals will come.
I
That's
keep
what I
going
heard.
for a goal. I think that could be the problem.
I have to keep looking down
Jesus,
to see
we're
which
getting
bar.
wiped out in midfield.
Galan again. Oh, Galan straight through.
Oh.
Surely.
Yes! 1-3, no score!
It's a goal. This is a hammering. This is Tipperary hurling at its worst, man.
Look at this, the dummy and Barry. Tripped over him.
I like the way James Barry just stood there then after it happened.
It's goalkeeper's problem then, I suppose, isn't it?
Oh, lads. Come on, Tip. We need to get into this.
Getting well and truly hammered. Brendan Barr. Come on, do something with it. He gives it straight away to Kyle Hayes.
Mark,
Oh
it's
my
lucky you're
God.
not a hurling manager because I've never seen a hurling team hand pass the ball as much.
Now hold on. I don't know if you've been watching much hurling lately, to be honest.
You just stand and wait down that break.
God. Great Mulcahy with a terrible ball, in fairness.
Pretty bad.
It's Hogan Goldsmith. This is risky goalkeeping. He still has it.
So
No wonder
rough.
all your players are tired at the end of matches, Mark. The keeper is down.
Oh, yeah, you're
Galan's
lucky there.
going for an illegal tackle.
A free puck.
Hogan's going to put this into the square.
He's going to take it himself.
He barely reached.
He's straight on top
Lads,
of
why
Callan,
is
but Callan's not there.
behind
Mike
the man
Casey
every
is
time?
there.
What are you doing that gets you in front of me?
Galan everywhere.
I.
It's a goal! It's the greatest goal I've ever seen!
What a goal!
What a goalkeeper!
So good.
Run back after taking the He hits it with the 45. He saw the keeper off his line like a young Wayne Rooney, like an old Wayne Rooney. It's 2-3 to no score. I don't even know who hit that. It was Galan again, was it? Galan's had 2-1, I think.
It took your goalkeeper about 30 seconds to jog 20 metres there.
Oh my God,
lads.
Colin McGrath caught in possession by Keane Lynch, who's wearing a red helmet for the day. Brendan Maher clears it. He's playing.
Lads, can you not win any 50-50 ball? Like? What's this out in front every
Peter
time?
Casey, not that Peter Casey wide ball.
I don't know, how are you doing it?
I'm just. It's Limerick. They're
Is he
pumped.
timing it or are you whacking
I
the
think.
X-button?
I don't know if Mark's goalkeeper's going to last the game here.
There we go.
Here we
By
go.
Maher.
This is Paddy Maher with a good ball into John McGrath. McGrath, put it over the bar.
Oh! Come on, back in it!
A goal from John McGrath, and it's 2-3 to a goal.
All I needed to do was get the ball dead at that end of the field, because as we all know in Gaelic games, hurling and PlayStation 2, it's incredibly hard to win your own puck out.
Oh no, I'm after bottling this
Nicky
one.
Quaid's after messing up the puck out. It's only gone as far as the 21.
I'll take it.
Oh, well, Casey clears it up. That's good. Good full back play as usual. Hegarty. Garrod Hegarty's first time on the ball, gives it into Hayes.
Oh, look at
Oh,
that first
this
step.
brilliant solo again.
Oh, great check.
Oh, there's a player injured there. I didn't see who it
I was too concerned for the man off the ball,
Dan
referee.
Morrissey now. Lost it again. Tipper in this game.
It's after rejuvenating.
Seamus Callanan. White helmet. Oh, it's Callanan. Oh, he put it over the bar. I would have expected a man of Seamus Callanan.
He's going for goal there, I think. With the tears are in my eyes. I think I've lost it already.
Back in it though, 2-3 to 1-1. That's
Needed
actually
to
no
get a
helmet
point
on
there, yeah.
Callanan, is it?
Limerick seem to have abandoned O'Keenan.
Keane Lynch off.
Oh, that's not good. I don't know if that would have been the sub I would have brought on either, to be honest. But, I don't know who's on the bench. I don't know why he wasn't used, but anyway.
Wasn't my choice anyway.
Declan Hannon to Hanley the sub.
Lads, there was two of you there now.
This is tough hurling.
Bit of life in the game, yeah.
Yeah. Tough Munster Championship hurling.
Oh, Mara.
Right on Mara.
Hopelessly swinging at the ball.
I knew we should have played Morris. Jake Morris was the other choice in corner forward.
Mark's starting to go
Jason
into it now.
Ford, quiet game so far. Into Callanan. He's going to do a special solo run here.
Mark
Declan Hannon doesn't know where he's going.
Mark
And he hits it wide.
absolutely refuses to take a point and goes for
Can
goal
we
every
watch a
time.
replay of the defending by Declan Hannon?
Yeah, we can.
We're going to have our first instant replay of the game, and I want you to watch number 6 Declan Hannon. His attempted solo.
It worked.
And it worked because it put Colin off so much at the moment.
I was thinking maybe he just did a bit of a zig and a zag. He might.
Just a reminder to everyone, Declan Hannon started his career as a forward, and that might explain why.
Oh,
Into Sean Finn. Sean Finn hasn't got a yellow card in this match yet.
Half
That's
time.
41 minutes gone. What's going on there? Well, what a match.
what a game.
At 2-3 to no score, I said it was over, but at 2-3 to 1-1, it's
still
slightly
over.
less over. You bollocks.
If Mark ever went for a point, he might have a chance. But
Yeah.
Limerick lead by 5 points. Can we just see the score stats there, lads, before we go to the second half? Aaron Glam with an impressive 2-2 in the first half, and John McGrath got a goal. Seamus Callanan with a point, and a wide from 2 goal chances. So he needs to get. If he can get into this game, Tip could be back in.
Still
it.
in this stuff. Come on,
We'll
lads.
hit the second half. We've all had our cup of tea and a banana,
Swing.
and we're ready to go to the best part of the game.
Swing,
the
ball, ball.
throw in. It's all wrists here, lads. All wrists.
Here we
It's
go.
all about the wrists. Pull hard. Hannon making up for his weird defending.
Walmart.
Not really.
Well, we
Put
can
that
try
in.
to. Don't know which Mara it is.
Oh, that's a great catch.
Oh, John McGrath.
Oh.
He puts it over. 2 scores for John McGrath.
Very
1-1.
on tip like there, put over the bar.
2-3 to 1-2. Tip have got the last 5 scores here, or the last 5 points. The last 3 scores.
5 scores in this game. Come on now.
Cannon. He's been disappointed, but he's coming into it.
Oh.
Putting it
no,
over the
bother.
bar, Seamus. And
Oh,
another
messed
poor-
that up.
I tell you, lads, if Calvin could play to his potential, former balls on door winner, of course.
Can't win anything now.
Brendan Marr, nosebleed territory. Gives it to John McGrath.
Oh, he's had
There's
pass
too
it
many
straight
lads
to
with the same
Casey.
name and playing for Tip.
And the
That's,
same
not
initials.
that's for first time today, not the fault of Gaelic Games Hurling. The PlayStation 2 game.
Limerick are. Oh, here
Ah,
we go.
Jesus,
Oh,
Mar,
mercy.
standing waiting to
Brendan
come to
Marr.
you.
Oh no.
Oh, it's a bad ball in. I don't know if it was Dan.
Hogan is
Lads.
having a mare.
I don't know what's happened there now. Brian Hogan really would want to look in the mirror and have a word with himself.
He needs a cap or something. I think.
Not great performance. No, I think he should be wearing his helmet, to be honest.
Oh.
But I don't know if
Oh, Brendan Marr could get line here. Oh, it's Mulcahy's got the free
Graham
against him.
Mulcahy giving the ball away, foul play. I'm not sure if Brendan Cummins is doing commentary, lads, but or if Ken Hogan is watching the match in the stand or something. But I think Tipperary could do with a change.
Oh,
of
he
goalkeeper.
scuffed it.
Terrible free by Brendan Marr, who's not having the greatest game, to be honest. Mulcahy is going to win this. You can see that a mile away, and he's off. And he gives a lovely ball to Galan. Galan, did he shoot?
Oh, I was
What
trying
did he
to,
do?
I was trying to be
Too
unselfish.
intricate.
He tried to pass it to Casey.
Jesus, lads, why are you waiting on
Dermot
it?
Burns launches it in. Goalkeeper's in
Oh, it's
trouble
off the
again.
post.
It's off the post. Oh, I passed it backwards. And it went straight to Mar. One of the Mars.
One
Oh.
of the many Mars.
Oh,
Mara
this
Mara,
is-
you need
this
to win this.
is Exhausting.
How
lads.
is Mara
End
beating
to
that
end
ball?
hurling. It's 3-3 to 1-2. Can Tip get back into this game? Peter Casey, there's a foul off the ball there, but the referee doesn't
go-
see it.
Yes!
It's a
And
goal.
it's another goal. It's another goal.
Aaron
Who got that
Galan.
one? I don't think so.
I think it was.
About 30 steps there, but the referee was off.
Was it Galan?
Oh, Jesus.
I love, like, this is the only game I've ever
Absolutely
seen where
rattled it.
what happened is less clear in the replays than it is in the actual game.
It's 4-3 to 1-2.
Mar, you need to win this.
And Tip are in trouble. Tip are going through, have had 2 really bad phases in this game, but unfortunately both phases have been 30 minutes long. Callanan, what can he do here? Oh, it's another brilliant sidestep. Mike Casey is Declan Hannon treatment. Oh, it's still going. And he's terrible
no, I
unprofessional
think I'm-
commentating here from the press box. I apologise.
Tipter wanted. You're just standing there as the ball goes by you.
Kyle Hayes, give it.
Another goal!
Buried it.
5-3 to 1-2. There's no way back.
I'm just racking up a score now.
I'm pretty sure that was Hayes.
They're like statues there.
Oh no,
like,
he
just
didn't. He gave it
standing.
to Glenn. Did he? No,
No,
it was Kyle Hayes.
It's Kyle Hayes.
Everybody's wearing a white helmet. Or else no helmet.
All look the same.
I think poor old Brian Hogan, Tip would have done better with Ben Hogan in goal today.
They would have done better with. Well, never mind.
Mulcahy has all the time in the world and puts it over the bar for Tip's first point of the second half. Limerick's first point of the second half. It's 5-4 to 1-2. One of the greatest Munster finals of all time. A scoreline resembling the 1917 Munster final.
The crowd, the Tip
And of
crowd,
course,
seem
that
to be
was a
leaving
real
already.
humdinger.
William O'Donoghue finally comes on, this time for a corner forward.
Looking very defensive now. Right, lads. Mar! Only don't know which one of these it is. Is it coming off?
Hanley. Hayes again, he's come into it in the second half, gives it to Galan. Galan surely fouled. Pat
Ryder.
Ryder on for Kyle Hayes. That one at least makes some sense.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very difficult to aim.
There we go. That's a
How
weird,
long, ref? How long, ref?
A very weird looking Aaron Gillard
I'm
is
going
about
for a
to take
goal.
this
I'm going
free.
for a goal here.
Oh, he hits it wide. That's hubris indeed from Limerick. That'll come back to haunt them in the All-Ireland semi-final, I would
Ball
imagine.
stuck to Hogan here like glue. Pity wasn't
Tip
that
into
the
the
first half.
quarter-finals. They'll be back here in Cork in a couple
Lad,
of weeks.
Why can't we win a puck out? Jesus. The
Playing
speed of Mara though.
Playing against Dublin, I think.
Barry, absolute
Gillard,
disaster.
another goal. It's 6-4 to 1-2, and this really is embarrassing.
What was Barry doing there? Like?
This reminds me of the time Tip made a fool
Look at this.
to Waterford in the Munster final. Goalkeeper doesn't even make an effort. I'm giving Brian Ben Hogan a 0 out of 10 in this game.
Possibly the worst display of a hurler I've ever seen in a
Fuck
provincial
out there,
final.
His puck has been grand.
Come on, Noel McGrath this time.
This is
Gives
it.
it to
Bubbles.
Bubbles. He wasn't touching the ball. Jason Ford, back to Bubbles. Oh no, John O'Dwyer. He doesn't even deserve today Bubbles after this performance.
Launch it in there and see what happens.
Hanley's a stormer since he came on. In fairness,
Come back, Barry.
James
Barry!
with making it all up now. It's 6-4 to 1-2, just to remind viewers who are tuning in here. A classic Munster final. Limerick really making a show of Tip. Down here in Cork, even though the match is due to play in Limerick. In the old Porky Queen. As the fireworks are set off here early by the Limerick fans. Hogan, well done. Finally does something. Catches the ball, long ball in. If you're just joining us, Tipperary goalkeeper Brian Hogan has conceded two of the most calamitous goals in the history of the fine ancient sport of hurling. And the final and Limerick are Munster champions, 6-4 to 1-2. If you're watching the game this Sunday, lads, we've told you how it's going to go. You already know it. Mark, can you come back for the quarter-final? I think you're up against Dublin.
Yeah, well look at that's one of the worst goalkeeping displays I've ever seen. Like Barry, I think Barry and Hogan were paid off. It has to be, but you see, new Limerick manager Gary Connaughton, he came in with a briefcase full of cash. I saw it earlier on into Park McQueen, and that briefcase you haven't left with it, so it's gone somewhere. And I think he must have paid the lads off.
How can you improve on that, Gary?
Yeah,
Into the semi-final now.
Look, if we score 6 goals in that day, we'll be in good shape again, but I don't think we'll see it come up against another goalkeeper.
You're going to have it.
Yeah, I'm predicting Darragh Gleeson might be back in goal for Tipperary
What's
next week.
the GA protocol on a manager managing two teams in the semi-finals, given that you're also Kilkenny manager?
The GEA has decided that in Gaelic games hurling,
It's allowed.
2007 on the PlayStation 2, it's a thumbs up from us as we say goodnight. A fine performance from Aaron Gillard. Kyle Hayes barely mentioned with 2 goals and no points. Tom Morrissey with 1-1. Graham Mulcahy with a point. Tip, I don't think scored in the second half.
We got 1 point.
We got 1 point in the second half.
That was our
John
downfall.
McGrath point, to make up. Seamus Callan in a poor game. We remember that Bubbles was playing there in the 75th minute, which was unfortunate and probably one of the reasons Tip lost by 17 points. Limerick are Munster champions. Enjoy the game Sunday. We'll talk to you soon.